Hello, it's Liam. Today I'll be demonstrating a logon process for our network users. The video will be brief and will demonstrate some security and sign-on features of Azure. I will be signing on to an Azure domain I have created. The name is rfpbravo.onmicrosoft.com. Keep in mind the actual domain will have a registered name. This is just due to a time constraint. It will take up to 72 hours to confirm. First, we have a configured Windows 10 client. This can be done with a WDS server to more efficiently deploy our clients. From the Windows 10 client, connect a work or school account. Then, when prompted, the email and password of an account you have configured from Azure Active Directory. In this instance, I'll be signed into an administrative account I have configured from the Azure's Users Management. Alright, we can see that we're all set here. That the Windows client is able to connect to the Azure domain and prompts the computer to accept the domain. Now restarting the computer, we will sign on to the domain with the user configuration of, once again, samson@rfpbravo.onmicrosoft.com. And I just have to explain the .onmicrosoft.com is just due to the time constraint of this actual project. Alright, so we can see briefly here the user account is not signed in previously. This is a new account, hence we have to update the user profile. However, due to the enterprise state roaming, a feature of Azure, our user data will be saved and accessible from any computer connected to our Azure domain throughout the network, meaning we won't have to sit through this process. Now, another feature of our Azure is two-factor authentication. You can see here that Samsung needs to enable a two-factor authentication process for security reasons. The user will be able to choose between a mobile authentication or through their own personal number. The authentication from the phone looks like this. It will display a selection of numbered codes, which I will need to confirm with the app itself. Alright, so with that user authentication confirmed, we can now access the domain from the client desktop. And from the Azure device viewer, we can confirm that Samson has joined the Azure from the client device BC1, the Windows OS, version number, and even the timestamps of the activity. Thank you for viewing this technical demonstration.